Hello, everybody. What's working, what's not working? That's me through here. I think that should be it working. Can you hear me, ladies and gentlemen? It's Tuesday. Oh, my mic's playing a dance again. It's Tuesday. It's not the first Tuesday of the month. We're a bit late this month. But it's feedback time. Hello. Voice up, voice down. It looks like it's clipping, but we'll see. OMP, developer, Anizo. How's everyone doing? I got a few tracks. There's not that many this month. People have been busy, I guess. We got a couple on SoundCloud as well. So, Alex, what's up? So yeah, I'm going to go through feedback and then I might have a little look at Serum 2 for a little bit because I downloaded that earlier. I managed to get about half an hour on it, but more time for Serum. Exactly. So let's just crack on. I didn't sort out any referencing bits, so let's just grab a couple things. Let's grab our span. Mid-side. I'll grab an MSED as well. Go on. Yeah, I had a little go. So far, I am impressed with Serum 2. My favourite function at the moment is Control Z. I don't believe that didn't work before. That and multiple instances of effects. But there's some new other bits I've not looked at yet, so I'm going to have a look at the whole what's new feature list and see what else is new. But we'll get there when we get there. What else do I want? Span, ProQ, MSED, and we've got many meters at the top here. That'll be fine. So kicking off with A rights, it's just once going to be done. There's going to be nothing to say. Let's check volumes. Let me know how this is. Subcat, what's up? A-Right's always coming in with that sick techie sound. Third harmonic maybe could be boosted a bit. Yeah, A-Rights really does have that golden era techie sound with modern mix down. It's good, it's great. Little boost maybe at 1K. Hey, Goose. How you doing? I think it could have an extra little lead this second time around. Feels a little bit copy paste. I wouldn't even do anything too much though, just another wang. But yeah, proper golden era neuro. A-Right's always smashing it. Yeah, and then what is it? 4:33, so it's not even that long. Really? 8:16, 16. Da 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 da. Drop, 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 drop. Whatever da. Drop. So yeah. So yeah, it's just a little bit copy paste, maybe one or two extra like little bleepy bloops extras in the second side. Who cares? Yeah, Goose, I'm gonna have a little look at Serum once we get through all the feedback. But I don't want to just blast through the feedback and be like, yeah, Serum 2. I'll give everyone their time. This one was on Patreon. And I was trying to figure out what this mastered with Thunder is. I think this is SoundCloud's mastering. If anyone there knows, can verify that for me. I think that's one of SoundCloud's mastering features. Thunder. I'm not sure. Fo, good to see you. Serum 2, never heard of it.
The red crabs. Most of the year, they hid below ground. But now, with the monsoon and rising humidity, crabs face a more insidious danger: suffocation. It's time to spawn. They begin to march.
For 1,000 years, our kind have lived beneath the Earth's crust.
So I love all this vocal stuff. The one thing I'd say pay attention to, all of the background noise on the samples, it's just like kind of ruins it. There's a few things you can do. I've got Waves Clarity, is it? It's a pretty good one. I think it was like 20 quid at some point. I hate advertising Waves because they are a horrible company. But that's pretty good at just getting rid of some of that background dirt and clearing up vocals. I'm not going to open it now because I think I've got the open GL issue and it might just crash everything. So something to get rid of some of the excess noise behind those samples, but then also pops and clicks. There's quite a few pops and clicks.
The red crabs.
Pop, 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 click.
Most of the year, they hid below.
Pop, 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 click. Little pops and clicks where you're starting the audio. So really go in and with your edits. Fade in, fade out to avoid all those pops. It's annoying, but it's important. Right, let's jump.
Take over man by force, and so we came up with our perfect plan. The crab people don't finally raise the breed. We are the crab people.
So it says mastered, but it's not pushed at all.
Take over
Let's,
man by force, and so we came up with our. We are the crab people. Crab people.
So a few things straight away that we notice here. High end, possibly done by the mastering, mastered by Thunder, I don't know. It's wider than the red goes over the green. Warning, red goes over the green. We're always looking to avoid that, so we can go mid. Otherwise, our mid side, you don't have any of that hi-hat in the mid. It's only in the sides. So we totally lose the hi-hat. The goal is always you want to be able to mute the sides and the song sound pretty much exactly the same. All of the elements that you can hear, you should still be able to hear when you mute the sides. So, top end. I can also see here the kick and sub sidechain isn't very tight. So let's have a look and see what we can see. Is this a kick? Let's hear. Yeah, so we can see the kick. Move some bits out of the way. The kick itself is distorting to the sub, to the bass underneath. This here, we want to see this being a nice chunky kick, not bendy bend. So if this was fully sidechained, you'd see it would keep the shape. Even if you turn it down, it'd have the shape of the kick. It's nice solid. And then going into your bass, nice phase like that. And that across the whole thing is going to make a big difference to all of these kicks. So just sidechain, you can see it here in millimeters. It's like there, it's overlapping. The kick and the subs overlapping. So this is book two with crab people. So the mix is pretty good, to be honest. Sidechain issues I would try and sort out, and this mid-side issue in the top end, and then just here somewhere 1k-ish, you could probably boost that up a little bit more. Maybe on the whole bass bus, maybe on some of those basses, some certain layers, you could just get a bit more flavour out of them. Yeah, and Ezo probably right there as well. Less is more with the samples. So a lot of samples at the beginning, and then they're littered throughout the drop. Probably just put them on the end of every 16 or something, and maybe not even every.
We are the crab people.
Yeah, get rid of that one. Goose, if anyone can, you can. Oh, I was just going to skip the breakdown, but it's a complete vibe change. So what's going on here?
If we can't make you into metrosexual, then we will make you into crab people. Now stand by and watch as your pitiful race becomes helpless.
So I wouldn't go to halftime in that midsection. That's just like completely gonna fucking make the track not DJ friendly at all. The kick build-ups here, filter up, get rid of some of the kick so it doesn't become too much. Just simple auto filter will do, something like that. Just blah 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 blah.
Now stand by and watch as your pitiful race becomes helpless.
It's like all just gets a bit much.
Now stand by and watch as your pitiful race becomes helpless. Now stand by and watch as your pitiful race becomes helpless.
Little things like that go a long way.
Now stand.
Sad goose noises. I think the way you do it, Goose, makes sense, where you have one half of the track halftime or drum and bass and the other half of the track the other one. I think that makes sense. You can use it as a transition. But if this is a drum and bass song that just has 16 bars of halftime in the middle, that's just going to be annoying for a DJ. If a DJ wants, they're going to have to skip that bit or cut out quickly for that bit. You know, much better having a track that's, you know, two separate bits, half time and full time, rather than going one then the other, one then the other. Yeah, that's just my 2 cents anyway. Yeah, so a few EQ bits. Mid side needs to be looked at. Whatever mastered by Thunder is, don't do it. It's no good. You'll be better off just pushing your song up through Pro L2 than some weird SoundCloud master. Like, just don't, stay away from that one. Cool track though, cool sounds, cool design. Just needs a little bit rebalancing. And sidechain. Direct shift. Bad guy. Kind of a little bit hot round there, feeling just a little bit crispy and a bit too much.
You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say that's the bad guy.
Okay, so there's some mid-side issue with that main lead synth. You can see it there. I'm trying to think of like what I'm hearing is like sounds like the convolution slapbacky kind of sound, whatever that is. The kind of noisy tail is too wide, and now you're kind of losing it when we mute the sides. So that sound itself needs wherever it is 1K to 4K on the sides turning down, and then everything stereo like turning up, so you're turning the side content down and boosting all of it, or do sides down and other way, sides down, mid up on that lead, or go into your convolution or something and sort out the dry wet of whatever's doing that. It's just a little bit too washed out, or like side only. So maybe just a little bit of automation on that note there when it comes up. I'll often have a little one of these, just automate the gain down, just to tame it a little bit when it's going higher. Yes, I think some of the distortion's building up a bit much in this region. Arrangement's really cool. A few mid-side issues. Some of those transitions, the sides are getting too wide and it's just getting a little bit funny. And that made synth is a little bit funny. Apart from that, it's really Yeah, when all those things come in, that's where it starts getting a bit too much in the mids. It's just like a few too many big distorted elements going on. Nice though, nice bass, nice groove. Roll, good to see ya. Let me add some more at the bottom here so I can push them up. My God. Gather around. I don't like some of these detuned, really wide noises. I get the vibe and the idea, but there's something about it I don't like that is too dissonant, that it's like a little bit weird. I did feel the intro was like a bit out of nowhere, so let's have a listen again and see about them. I didn't feel like it didn't work. I was mainly focusing on the mid-side issues. I don't know, in the intro I'm singing this kind of like and I can still sing that when it drops. So that's the test that I do to see if an intro works in the drop is, do you sing the same thing? Is it like the same rhythms and stuff? And yeah, it is. That's the intro's going bat 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 bat, and the drop's going brat 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 brat. So yeah, nah, I don't worry about that. That's fine. Shorten the tail of the mid basses So more of a pulse than a constant wash, then the dissonance might work better. Yeah, let's have a listen. Yeah, so if those mid layers were just a little bit tighter, then maybe the kind of warbling dissonance would create a cooler effect rather than just sounding. It sounds detuned. It sounds like it's a detuned noise rather than like a cool detuned effect. Yeah, maybe Aniso is right. That might be a way to tackle it. The other thing, it looked like to me quite a close cluster of. One, two, three. It's like quite a close cluster of harmonics, so you can maybe lose a couple, and it would still be cool. And doesn't need to be so many. Look like there's maybe 3 or 4 there, kind of like this shape. So maybe losing a couple, so there's more of a gap. Just imagine on a piano, right? If you play a chord, but all the notes are next to each other, it's like a cluster chord. You split them out. It can be exactly the same notes but across a bigger octave range. So maybe it's just the detuned cluster is a bit too much and too close. That detuned noise is cool. That one doesn't feel off, but in this earlier section it feels just too busy with everything together and the detune. This one's nice. Pretty relentless one, this one, isn't it? So I don't think that works. I think the intro is fine. I think that whole drop was just so fucking intense. You fade this last section here is fading out into a nice reverb, and straight away you're hitting us with another boom and dum bum 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 bum. I think you need to let that just fade out for some time. Let this wash away in the reverb. And then maybe have your hats and this, don't have the boom, just have that washout, and have your hats and this pulsing, ding, 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 just filter up from low, get rid of the sub completely, so it's like a band pass. So we just have this intensity, filter out into some nice reverb, let that wash out for like 5 seconds, and then just a boom, 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 filtering up, opening up, filtering up. Right, it's like totally ready to open up here, and then that kick just ruins it for me. There's all this nice atmosphere. It's like, whoa, we're finally getting that release, and then it's like, no. And this fading up. You don't need the bass like. And then the kick starts coming in here. Kick doesn't even come in till all the way over here. So don't give me the reverb blue balls. Reverb it out. Have the bass right down low. Filtering up. Then the kicks come in here. Yeah. then go fucking full throttle again for the end of it. I really like arrangement. That's the thing, Korax. I spend a long time thinking about arrangement, and particularly because everything's so simple. You know, intro, build, drop, 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 breakdown. Like, there's all these micro arrangements. There's these transitions. I think they're the things that really can be quite musical and tasteful and important amongst. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just fucking making stupid distorted noises as well. That's like all it is. So like finding the little places where nuance can occur, I think is important. A little bit of nuance here, just a few bars before we just get back to yeah, I feel like this is like full Smell of Males fucking violent music. Very well done. Just a few little arrangement thing and a couple of mid-side bits just to look out for. Check through the track with your mid-side and sort accordingly. Very nice. Pish Bosh and ESKR. Thought I'd fucked up. It sounded mental. What was going on? I left Miga on as well. Fucking hell. Yeah, my bad, guys. Something's terribly wrong here. Probably do with something else going on here. There's like a big gap between the sub and the snare up in 400. And it's not just a case of boosting it. It looks like all those frequencies have been cut from one of the layers, one of the bases. Could potentially just duplicate the sub and create a new third harmonic to sit up there. Or it might be nice just to try and get some more of the warmth back from whatever layers it's been cut from. I feel like everything I'm listening to is up there, really. yeah, third harmonic or some more warmth from the whatever bass layers. I think maybe sub could be a bit louder, or the whole, it's like a little bit of a tilt maybe on I'm not sure about that filter with the whatever's going on with the hi-hats. It sounds like a mistake. That sounds like a DJing mistake. If I played that track, I'd be thinking someone in the crowd thinks I've just turned the high end down on the wrong deck or something. It happened twice. It happened once before, and I was like, okay, it's happened again there. So I don't know, if you want to do a filter thing, try and do it in a different way that feels a little more natural. It feels a little like an accident. There's some nice bongo-y bits and stuff in there. I kind of maybe want to hear a little more of them. So maybe they need a little boost somewhere in the lower. I'm getting a lot of the higher chickies through of the hats and stuff. Maybe some of the bongos and other nice layers somewhere 700, 1K, somewhere there. Maybe they need boosting. Might make them poke through a little bit more. Little cowbell. There you go. Sorry, just jumping back to Miga, but you know, just let the reverb. Oh, much better transition. No reverb blue balls in here. Seneca! Congratulations on finishing everything. Legend. How you doing? I think maybe just a bit more flair in the filter movement. So like, at the moment it's like, and it needs a bit more like. If that helps anyone. So if we're talking about filling the low end with some other, either some more of whatever's been high passed or whatever, or another sound, the one is kind of empty. That could be quite a nice place to fill up some of those lower frequencies with a call and response, something. Might just give it a little more. Nice one. Roll, you're up. Kind of want to be careful of some of these frequencies. So whatever that layer is could be turned down by a fair amount. No need to hide. Sponsored by Sooth 2.
Oh yeah, we bring that bass. Dedicate, set the bass straight. Oh yeah, we bring that.
Yeah, so some of these frequencies here in this area are just a little bit too... This is going to ruin the snare and loads of other bits, but...
Set the bass straight. Set the bass straight.
It's just looking for more of a slope down from that from the subs down. So just try and control those on the bass bus or on the individual instrument.
Set the bass straight.
It's like still one of these frequencies here.
Set the bass straight.
just trying to kind of get the harmonic order of the bass in line, essentially. On the bass itself, or if there's a group of basses, do it on like the whole group, but just try and balance either with individual harmonics that you've got or however it's built, so that when you've got a slope of 3, you see that the sub is up here and they kind of start teetering downwards, whereas on yours they're all kind of flat at the moment. That's making these ones up here kind of peak up a bit too loud and they're taking over. This is, like I say, this has ruined your snare, but yeah, it's what it is. You could probably boost a bit more up here. Also, I don't think there's anything holding those notes. There's this buh, buh, buh. Up the top here, it's just ticka 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 ticka. So maybe some of these frequencies could be up here. Developer, nice one. Have a good one. See you next time. Bootney Farnsworth. Yo, yo. How you doing? Your snare fundamental could probably be boosted a little bit as well. Maybe for the breakdown section, a band pass filter or just something to change the drums up, so you can keep the drum groove rolling, but just something to, you know, take it down a little bit.
Dedicate, set the bass straight.
A bit there maybe. And then filter up. Which one is it? And keep all the other stuff, all the pads and the other things out. Just something to break it up a little bit more.
Oh yeah, we bring that bass. Dedicate, set the bass straight. Oh yeah, we bring that bass. Dedicate, set the bass straight.
So yeah, it really is just that the lower mid section, really just getting the order of all those harmonics, and I think everything else should fall into place a bit more. Could probably boost a little bit more 2K in some of the bass layers, or get a bit more grit out of it, a bit more bite. Yeah. Subcat fucking metal in it. So I think you said you're still not happy with this one. But whatever, was it? Something like that. Let's go. want to hear a duplicated layer like 2 octaves up the second time round. Just like on top, and just an extra screech, another rip and tear fucking, just to make that just like even more intense every time. No, I can't. My voice won't let me. Yeah, the drop. I remember one of the earlier versions you sent me. The call and response of everything's really cool now. I like this. Go mental with the drums here. Everything's going, but the drums are still going boom ga. Boonga, get a boom ga or something. Just snare roll, kick roll, something. If I can get it all in there, mate. This track is, you got like a big metal intro and it's all going mental. You have to just put it all in there. Just put all of it more. Boom. I think the other thing you could do is just really emphasize there's 2 sections here. So this first section just boo ta tush ga boo ta tush ga boo ga 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 ush ga do ga boo ga dush ga ba. Noisy did that all the fucking time. I think that's what you should do. So at the moment it's just doom ga doom ga doom ga doom ga every time. I think it could be like really fucking aggressive if it A-B'd that. Boo booga 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 booga. Boo-wah, 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 wah, boo-wah. That should just be a boom ga boo ga doom ga ga boo ga boom ga. Prolix does that all the time as well. I can't think of a song now, but yeah, fucking do that bit. Second bass sound a bit empty. This one. I think it needs the sub needs to go whoa 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 whoa. Needs another thing to it. That's got the nice jam 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 jam. It needs the well layer. You know what I mean. Come on, guys. I just want to play with Siri. The top layer movement's really nice. It just needs the lower bit. And then that'll give the pressure to the that second half. You've triggered something. It's because I've been working on a fucking track like this. This one's better though. I think that AB. This one's going to be a sicko. some cool stuff going on there. So the other thing you were specifically asking about, Micah knows, the intro guitars. Why do they sound shit? Because before we cared about snares being shit, we cared about guitar tone being shit. That's why it's just really hard to get right. So. I think you'd have a lot more click in the kick, for one. I don't think there's any high end in the kick. I'll give you a quick tip, actually, for working on all the metal stuff. Where is my phone test? I've got a utility turning everything to mono, then a band pass cutting everything under 200 hertz and everything above 10k, then a Pro Q3 boosting at 2k by about 2 dB, and then a saturator 20%. I found this a really nice way to work on any of the guitar-y metally stuff, because it gets rid of all the sub, it gets rid of all that, and just helps you kind of focus on what actually is shit. I don't think that sounds too nasally. That sounds kind of all right. So to me, that means your problem is most likely going to be in this 200 region. It's your lower mids, and I found that with the track I was working on, it's getting the balance between the lower chug and this higher bit is really tricksy. So I think inherently the tone, I don't think there's anything too wrong with. Nisa says it's too nasally. I think inherently it doesn't sound way off, so that means it's a balance issue. So I want to hear more click of that kick. The kick drum TKDM. Is that not it? The kick. Fuck, where is it? That's the one that I've been using. Turn this off. It's more of the click in the kick, I think, is going to help that poke through a bit better. Probably could do with some more mids in there. The scooped mid guitar sound is like pretty. See, I think it's the balance between the lows and the highs, that make it feel weird. Have you even put a bass guitar in there, bro? That's the other problem. Most people don't realise that guitars are shit. And everything you love about Yeah, with a fatter ass. What people call sick old fat chuggy guitars is just a fucking lie. It's bass. And I know I'm a bassist, so I'm biased. But if a bassist stops playing at a live show, you fucking know, right? Guitars are just like angry bees going... And the bass is the reason you're going doom ga dong dong da dong ga dong dong da dong ga dong dong ga dong ga dong da dong. So get a fucking fat bass in there, right? A nice mono right in the middle bass guitar, you know? You must have some kind of... It doesn't even have to be... It's just about these frequencies, right? It's these frequencies. The guitars aren't making these frequencies. So get that... I guess we can look at it. Glown, glown, ga down, down, blah, down, ga down, down. You need a dong, ga dong, dong, dong. Fucking thick pick. Da dong, da dong, dong, dong. Right dead in the middle. That's going to help fill out that low end. And then you can work on getting these angry bees. Oh mate, I always put fuss on my bass. Don't tell anyone, but yeah, the bass is... You just get rid of guitars and you just have bass with more distortion, and then that's how we ended up at Neurofunk anyway. So yeah, I think that's that. I don't think there's anything wrong with a guitar tone inherently. I think maybe a bit of balance in it. Get a bass guitar in there to fill out those frequencies. Maybe try and employ this phone test technique just to kind of focus on where on the mix you need to get locking in. But it sounds cool. I like the vibe. I really like the drop. AB in on the drop with more crazy drums I think would be sick. And yeah. So we have one more I downloaded and two more on SoundCloud. So let's go. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Winter.
Quiet down there!
Kind of want a little more bite out of that bass. Really nice, super clean sound, obviously. I want some of that, some more of that character in the bass, just a little more of the noise. This feels a bit. I kind of want it. It needs more chihuahua. Yeah, I think only for those first two sections. These second two sections are really nice and groovy and just like a little more mellow already. Just a little more bite on the first couple of sections, make it feel a bit more like a fucking coming for you. It felt like it was there. It's there. It's there. It's there. I've seen it. That's the noise is already here. Whatever you've done here.
Hey, keep quiet down
It's not there. It's here. Look. That's it. That's it. That's it. There's the noise. There's the texture. That's that bit. Should be earlier. Dogs. And maybe you could use that layer here too to play a counter melody on top, just like da 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 da. So it's kind of playing with the sub, but not playing every single one of those stabs. Da 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 da. Just like a little extra melody on top. It's just a bit more of that bite. Yeah. Have to make it yourself, Myga. There has to be the inspiration. If I just sit there to try and do a vocal pack, it'll be no good. Vibes. Nice banger. I think even if you don't get those changes in, it's a banger anyway. If you get them in, it's a stonking banger. So there we go. Two more, and then it's been long enough. I might not even get half an hour of serum time. I need to cook myself some dinner. Rups and Bamboozled, Trench Crusade. I just wanted to say it.
Long ago, during the First Crusade, a heretical band of Templars dead defied the Almighty. Casting aside their sacred vows, they opened the gates of hell at the very heart of Jerusalem. Out poured the legions of the damned, and the world burned. Know then that it is the year of our Lord, 1914, and the flames of war still rage. This is Drench Crusade. Drench Crusade. Crusade.
So some of those noises are a bit heavy in the 500 to 1K range. Some of the noises are a little light in that, so there's a bit of a play going on. Kind of works, but maybe you could dip that from one of them. I guess it's the response. That one, super heavy here. You can see it. It's just like much louder than the previous bass. And then I think you could probably, not much, but just get a little bit more bite again out of them, the top end of those basses. If it's a bit washy, maybe some transient shaper or something, but probably boost that a little bit just to give it a little more raw. Sounded cool though. Nice progression, cool vocals on the intro and stuff. I listened to this one yesterday, and Korax, well done. He said don't tell anyone, and then he posted it in feedback, so I don't feel bad. Big vibe change from what you're used to hearing, but I'm interested in listening on the Olos. Korax with did you call it a dance floor tune? I just said you're in love. Yeah, dance floor tune. Korax is in love, everyone. We knew that already. Yeah, everyone's saying it in chat. Definitely nailed the dance floor vibe on this. Really nice. Nice mix down. Everything's nice and clean. Nice and simple. Yeah, possibly the lowest snare I think that we've heard this evening. Right, 185, real low. We're all like, ding, bang, bang, hitting pots and pans over here, and Korax is fucking hitting the war drums. Yeah, nice big chunky proper dance halls there. Good. Nice arrangement, catchy, clean. So I guess the only feedback I would give is if you are writing this to be a fucking dance floor banger, the arrangement's just slightly off. 4/16, there's not enough drop back here, build up in the middle, maybe long intro. So just have a look at some more radio edits. You know, we're aiming for 3 minutes 33 for a radio edit song. So maybe take a look. I don't even know who's the biggest dance floor geezer around at the moment, but take a look at a few of those tracks, see if there's a radio edit versus a full mix, and maybe adjust your arrangement accordingly. If this is going to be like the big sellout tune, you want to make it as pop as possible. So Dancey McFloor face. I mean, I think it sounds fine as it is, but if you're trying to eke every last little bit of pop out of this tune, then hitting up a vocalist, good shout. Be willing to change the arrangement to something much more whatever. You know, I don't want to say standard, but like see if it's shorter intro, half of each of these, only 2 drops, blah blah blah, 2 drops, outro, whatever it is that's like, you know, the radio edit standard. This sounds fine as is though. Yeah, Wintel's got it right. Vocal hook from the get-go, short intro into the drop, super helpful for the dance floor. So just trying to, if this is going to be like the dance floor track that you're releasing to smash it up, then arrangement is super important. Have a look at a bunch of radio edits, dance floor tunes, and just be aware of doing that. You know, potentially doing a radio edit and a full edit, and just making it as super on it as possible. Awesome, everyone. Smashed it this week. I thought there wasn't many, but there's still always loads to go through. I was going to play around with Serum for a bit, but I also want to go and get some dinner, so I don't know. Maybe I'll just do a Serum stream tomorrow or something. That might be more fun, and then I can separate it to something else. So sorry everyone that was waiting for some Serum 2 action. I might go sort myself some dinner out and jump on tomorrow for a Serum stream. Everyone, well done as always. Drop your stuff in the feedback room. Patrons, big love everyone for submitting, and I will see you probably tomorrow for a serum stream, and then Thursday we've got raiding into bad syntax, and I'm going away with the missus this weekend, so I'm going to pre-record Stonx Cast and see you all next week. So cool, big ups for the amazing tunes. I will see all of you tomorrow or on Thursday. Have a lovely one. Have a good evening. Ciao for now.